Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Oh, wait a minute, there it go again. So therefore we shall serve thy enemies. And what? Go ahead.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
The Most High God sent them against us since we rebelled and didn't want to listen to the Most High God. Go ahead.
In hunger.
In hunger. Where do y'all go get y'all food from, sisters? The stores. What particular stores though? Fiesta. You got Walmart. Who are most of these corporations owned by? Yep. Who are they most? What nation of people they mostly ran by?
White folks.
The white folks. There you go. Keep reading.
And in thirst.
And in thirst, where you got to go to get your Nestle bottled water, your Nestle Pure Life, your Ozarka, your Aquafina, all that. Where you got to go?
Walmart.
Them same stores. Them same stores. And who own them? They own the same stores, the so-called white folks, right? Keep going.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. What about your clothes? Bingo, DD's, you got City Trends, you got Walmart again, they sell everything, Target, come on now. But who are the owners and CEOs of those companies? There you go, keep reading.
And in one of all things.
And in one of all things, anything that you desire in this society, in this captivity, you have to go to them. When you want to get married, where you got to go? You got to go to the courts, right? You got to go to the county, right? Where you get your driver's license. You got to go to the DMV, right? you want to go cut hair. You got to go get a barber's license, right? Come on, you have to go to them for absolutely everything. We can learn these things on our own, but if they catch us without any of those licenses, guess what they're going to do?
Shut you down.
They're going to shut us down. There you go, sister. Go ahead.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
He shall put a yoke of iron upon our neck. So in slavery, a lot of our forefathers and foremothers had yokes of iron on their neck, right down here. And then, bing, ding, 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 go ahead.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed thee, because now they took the chains off. Now it's not about physical slavery no more.
Taj Money.
Hebrew Israelites. You are Hebrew Israelites. It ain't about Black Lives Matter. Israelites lives matter. With our spirit, read on. That we are. That we are. That we into captivity. So what shall go? So what shall go? Hey, see what shall go?
All you gotta do is press that button and go shoot over here and be like that, man. Be over just like that now, man. America. Do it one more time for me. Boom. Just like that.
How y'all doing, sister? First off, do y'all have any questions that the brothers was teaching? You learned something, sister? Well, let me. All praises, sister. But let me ask y'all something. It's very important that y'all know this information here. Do y'all know y'all nationality actually, according to the Bible, what the Most High God calls us? What does he call us? Because you have children, right? If you have children, right, you give them specific names, right? Now, the Most High gave us specific names. What is our nationality according to the Bible? I'm going to give y'all a big clue right here. Right on this side right here. All right. Israelites, yes, man, we are Israelites. But, like, what tribe we from? So we got right here on the left-hand side. That's right. On the left-hand side, we have what this society calls us. We got American Black, West Indian, Haitians, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominicans. On the left-hand side here, on my right, you have what the Most High God calls us. This is who he calls his children right here. Judah. You got Naphtali, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, These are his children. This is how he identifies his children. So, y'all, I know y'all want to ask a question. How do we exactly know that, right? Let me ask y'all this. How did we get over? How did the so-called black men get over to the Americas? What was the story? Captivity, slavery, yes, because you had some people that came over on the ships, and we had people that was already here, correct? But now, we're going to get it out the Bible. Do you know that Moses prophesied this over 3,000 years ago, that this was going to happen to the children of Israel? Did y'all know that? He said that in the book of Deuteronomy?
God, he led us out of captivity.
There you go. Okay.
We were disobedient.
All praises.
Hey,
Mr. Tony, did you know that? Did you know that? Go ahead and get the scripture out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. With what? With ships.
With ships. So, Egypt was, why would they say go back into Egypt with ships? Because it was pretty much Egypt and Jerusalem were just across the mountains from each other. So why would he put ships in there? We got to get an understanding on what the actual word Egypt means, because Egypt really means something in this context. Let's get this out. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 5 verse 6. I am the Lord thy God.
So the Most High God said, I am the Lord thy God. Because who was in Egypt? The Israelites, right? Go ahead.
Which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
From the house of bondage. You said it earlier though, sister, another word for bondage is pretty much slavery, right? Okay, so let's slide right back over here to Deuteronomy 28:68 and replace the word Egypt with slavery so we can get in this proper context. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into slavery again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
So, Moses was pretty much telling the Israelites on Mount Sinai, look here, pretty much, man, if y'all don't really pretty much get y'all act right and get yourself together, y'all are never gonna ever see y'all homeland again. That's what he was referring to in the scripture. Now, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all know where y'all actual homeland is? Galatians 4:26. They say, what's the main narrative that they say? They say Africa, right? But give me Romans 3 and 4. Give me Romans 3 and 4 real quick. Because we got to establish every word according to God. Is that according to Christ or God where we came from? Is that according to the Heavenly Father that we're from Africa? That's according to man, right? Go ahead and give me that. Let's see what the Most High God say about the man. Go ahead.
The book of Romans, chapter 3, verse 4. God forbid, yea, let God be true.
What did the Most High God just say?
Let God be true, but every man a liar.
And every man a what?
Every man a liar.
And every man a liar. So, let's find out what the Most High God say in his word. Go ahead, give me that out.
The book of Galatians chapter 4 verse 6. And because
26.
All right, you good? The book of Galatians chapter 4 verse 26. But Jerusalem.
What did the Bible just say?
But Jerusalem.
But Jerusalem, ain't that in Israel, right? So why are they saying Africa? Right. Carry on.
Which is above is free.
Which is above is free because it's the top real estate on the whole entire planet right now. Right now, they're receiving reparations since 1948. Right now, they're receiving in the billions of reparations.
That's right.
Come on now. Go ahead.
Which is the mother of us all.
Which is who?
Which is the mother of us all.
Which is the mother of us all. So, like it says in Romans 3 and 4. Let God be true and every man a liar. So this is what the Holy Bible is saying. This is the King James Bible, the 1611 King James Bible. This is all this information is in this Bible. Exactly. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all believe that we are Africans? do y'all believe, like, do you truly believe? I know brother was saying earlier, like, we not. Like, do y'all truly believe? Cause I'll bring it out to you. I'll bring the information out. Okay. Now, but what I'm saying, like, do you know, sister, that are like the nationality wise, do you truly believe that you're African, as far as nationality? You believe? Okay, let's go ahead. Go ahead, give me Exodus 11:7. Give me Exodus 11:7. Hey, Joe, give me that book real quick right here, brother. Cause we gonna get the information out for you. Go to hand. We gonna get the information out. So bring it out. Let's do it in that order.
The book of Exodus, chapter 11, verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue.
So against the children of Israel, not a dog shall move his tongue. Now, the Most High God is referring to any nation that's outside of the nation of Israel as dogs. So if you're not in this sect of people, so-called blessed in the Hispanic origin, really, you're a dog pretty much. Go ahead.
Against man or beast.
Against man or beast. Your cattle and your they so special they can't even speak against your cattle or your animals. Go ahead.
That ye may know how that the Lord doeth put a difference between.
Hold on. The Lord doeth put a difference. Putting the difference is creating different signs, right? Go ahead.
Between the Egyptians.
Between the Egyptians, which had the Israelites in captivity. Go ahead.
And Israel.
And who?
And Israel.
And Israel. So pretty much, just because we're all melanated, that don't mean we the same people. That's just like, why do our people don't claim to be so-called East Indian? The Indians, they got the little dots on their neck. Because guess what? Guess what? They're melanated people too. By nature. Now we're going to go into the scholars book real quick and find out some more information on this. Go ahead, Al.
This is from the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Definition of Ham. Ham, the youngest son of Noah.
Okay, so, of course, y'all know about Noah, right? Noah had 3 sons. Japheth, Shem, and Ham in that order, right? Go ahead.
Ham, the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood.
So this is confirming that the flood actually did happen. And Ham was the youngest son of Noah. Go ahead.
And one of the 8 persons to live through the flood.
Of course, them and their wives. Go ahead.
He became the progenitor.
The progenitor. What does progenitor mean, sisters? Progenitor means the creator, the father of, right? Go ahead.
He became the progenitor of the dark races.
Now they said he became the progenitor of the dark races. Whoa, okay, so of all the dark people, right? But it gets better though. Carry on.
Not the Negro.
What did the book just say?
Not the Negro.
Now why did it say of the dark races, but not the Negroes? That's a distinction. Go ahead, who is he the father of, the progenitor of?
But the Egyptians.
But the Egyptians, they had us in captivity in Egypt.
The Ethiopians.
The Ethiopians had us in captivity. Those Cushites in Babylon. Go ahead.
The Libyans. And the Canaanites.
And the Canaanites. So it's pretty much slicing and dicing. And even the other nations know, the high scholars of the other nations know that we are not Africans. That's right, So today, if anybody call you an African American, you will say you are Israelite from the tribe of Judah. That's right. Now let's get back over here to the slave ships. Go back to Deuteronomy 28:68. So we're gonna continue on, because have any of these atrocities happened to anybody else? Well, yes, it did in 1492. It sure did, though. But that just else in 1619, right? That was the only people that it happened to as a nation of people. Go ahead, I'll read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. thou shalt see it no more again.
Of course, we established that's our homeland, Jerusalem. Go ahead.
And there ye shall be sold.
Wait a minute, right there. Hold on.
Sold.
So we were sold. They brought us. Didn't they bring us? Then over there, did the so-called white man went over to the west shores of Africa and grabbed our people from the Africans and the Arabs, because I'm not gonna forget about them, because they had a part in it too. They took us from the west coast of Africa and brought us over here to the Americas. So they sold us. Now, it's gonna get real specific right here, sisters. Y'all gotta check this out. It's gonna get real specific. All praises. See, that's a sign right there on pretty much a little dialogue, a little map of how the transatlantic slave trade, the voyages that happened. Now it's gonna get real specific on the people who we were sold to. Keep reading now.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
What did the Bible just say?
Sold unto your enemies.
No, Bill, Bob, and them, they're my friends. Been knowing them since 1968. They're my friends.
Sold unto your enemies.
The Most High God is pretty much telling us, sisters, that we were gonna be sold to our enemies. Right here today. Keep reading.
For bondmen, and bondwomen,
and slave women,
and no man shall buy you.
And no man will be able to buy us. Y'all know what that old wise saying is about buying? Pretty much buying just means that, oh, well, you know, man, I can't buy you out of this one, bro. I can't get you out of trouble on this one. Because the only person that's going to be able to redeem us is the black Messiah, Yahushua, who the world calls Christ. That's going to be the only person that's going to be able to redeem us out of this captivity. Now we got to have an understanding on why we went into captivity. I know y'all want to know that, right? Why we in this lower state right now. Go ahead, I'll get 28:15. Go ahead, I'll read this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48.
Hey, how you doing, brother? Let's join in the conversation, bro.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Okay, so the Most High God said, therefore thou shalt know. Start at verse 46, read on down. Go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
So, all these things that's happening to us to identify the real Jews should be for a sign and for a wonder. To get us thinking, okay, if all of these are actually happening to the real Jews, then who are those people over there that's occupying Israel? It got to make you think, right? Because they're not going through any suffering. Like I said, they've been receiving billions of dollars since 1948. That's 72 years. It's going on 73 years. They rich over there. So you got O'Reilly Auto Parts. This isn't a sign to identify that this is O'Reilly's, this Walgreens, Speedy Cash, Rudy's Chicken. We got DD's Discount, Metro PCS, Family Dollar. Those signs just to identify what that establishment is. Just like these curses are establishing who the real Jews are of the Bible, the Israelites. Go ahead,
And upon thy seed forever.
And upon thy seed forever. Go ahead.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness.
So, because we chose not to serve the Lord with a Coke and a smile, pretty much. Go ahead, keep reading.
And with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Oh, wait a minute, there it go again. So, therefore we shall serve thy enemies. And what? Go ahead.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
The Most High God sent them against us since we rebelled and didn't want to listen to the Most High God. Go ahead.
In hunger.
In hunger. Where do y'all go get y'all food from, sisters? The stores. What particular stores, though? Fiesta. You got Walmart. Who are most of these corporations owned by? Yep. Who are they most? What nation of people they mostly ran by?
White folks.
The white folks. There you go. Keep reading.
And in thirst.
And in thirst, where you got to go to get your Nestle bottled water, your Nestle Pure Life, your Ozarka, your Aquafina, all that. Where you got to go?
Walmart.
They them same stores. them same stores. And who own them? They own the same stores, them so-called white folks, right? Keep going.
And then nakedness.
What about your clothes? Bingo. DD's. You got City Trends. You got Walmart again. They sell everything. Target. Come on now. But who are the owners and CEOs of those companies? There you go. Keep reading.
And then one of all things.
Anything that you desire in this society, in this captivity, you have to go to them. When you want to get married, where you got to go? You got to go to the courts, right? You got to go to the county, right? Where you get your driver's license. You got to go to the DMV, right? You want to go cut hair. You got to go get a barber's license, right? Come on, you have to go to them for absolutely everything. We can learn these things on our own, but if they catch us without any of those licenses, guess what they're going to do?
Shut you down.
They're going to shut us down. There you go, sister. Go ahead.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
He shall put a yoke of iron upon our neck. So in slavery, a lot of our forefathers and foremothers had yokes of iron on their neck, right down here. And then, bing, ding, 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 go ahead.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he have destroyed it, because now they took the chains off. Now it's not about physical slavery no more. It's about mental. There you go, sister. Give me Baruch 3 and 8. Give me Baruch 3 and 8. Because they always say, you know what, let's form another way. Let's just say, you know what, let's just go ahead and give them a job in my corporation. Let's just take the chains off, make them seem like that they free, but I'm gonna make them come work for me and pay bills and stuff. You got it out? It's right at the Ecclesiastes. And I'm gonna get something real quick, because I'm trying to bring this home to y'all, sisters. I'm trying to really bring it home that this is an illusion. This is the matrix. This is the matrix that we in. Go ahead.
The book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8.
Go ahead.
Behold, we are yet this day.
What day?
We are yet this day in our captivity.
In our captivity. We still in captivity today. Go ahead.
Where thou hast scattered us.
Where thou hast scattered us. We got scattered across the four corners of the earth. Go ahead.
For a reproach.
For a reproach. Go ahead.
And a curse.
For a reproach and a curse. A reproach is just to be shamed. And a curse. Go ahead.
And to be subject to payments.
And to be what?
Subject to payment.
And to be subject to payments. We got light bills. We got water bills. We got, gas bills. We got phone bills. We got insurance bills, medical insurance, life insurance. I mean, the list goes, home insurance. We got all these bills. There you go. All these bills. These are all bills. Come on now, go ahead.
According to all the iniquities of our fathers.
It's because the iniquities of our fathers we got in this situation. Because they continue to rebel against the Most High. Go ahead.
Which departed from the Lord, our God.
Which departed from the Lord, our God. He's nobody else. Do y'all think the Most High God is for everybody else? After stating all these facts and coming out with all these scriptures, is the Most High God really dealing with the other nations? I already, sis, that's the spirit. Go ahead, give me on Psalms 147 and 19 real quick. Okay. All right. So whoever gets to which one first. So, because we got to get the understanding that, because they can't, we got to understand that the other nations, can they truly sin? The other nations? Truly, like, can they really sin? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out, sis. Let's find out. We got you.
Go ahead, The book of Psalms, chapter 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob.
So he showeth his word unto Jacob. Of course, we know Jacob's name was changed to Israel, right? Jacob's name was changed to Israel in chapter 35 of Genesis. Go ahead.
His statutes and his judgments.
His statutes and his judgments, the understanding of his laws. Go ahead.
Unto Israel.
Unto who?
Unto Israel.
Man, now the whole world.
Unto Israel.
Unto Israel.
Go ahead. He has not dealt so.
He has not dealt so
with any nation.
With any nation. Go ahead.
And as for his judgment,
and as for the understanding of his judgments, of his laws, what's the consequences? Go ahead.
They have not known them.
They have not known them. So pretty much the other nations go do whatever they want to do. It's not right. Like some of the stuff that's happening with us, that they're doing to us, but they're not under the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God. Now go ahead, give me this over here. What was it? What was I had you? Amos? Amos 3:1. About two can't be walk together unless they agree. Yeah, go ahead. Whatever you get there. Amos 3:3. Go ahead.
The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 3. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
So the Bible says, can two be to walk together unless they be agreed? So can we be dwelling together if we don't have an understanding of certain things? Like if y'all presume y'all might have like boyfriends, right, or husbands, right, before, right? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I gotta be on the same accord on things, right? We gotta understand. So y'all can't truly walk together if pretty much one got this going on and the other got this going on. You know what I'm saying? But so with that being said, do y'all got any other questions right now? So we can go all day, like Captain America say. Okay, let me ask y'all about sin. Do y'all truly know the biblical understanding of what sin is? Like the Bible, not what Pastor Catfish and them be saying. What the Bible truly says about sin. Give me 1 John 3 and 4. Go ahead.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin.
So the Bible is addressing whosoever commits sin. This is in the New Testament. Go ahead.
Transgresseth also the law.
So what does transgress mean, sisters?
To
go against, to push against, right? Go against the law, right? Go ahead, read that.
For sin
is
the transgression of the law.
So sin is the transgression of God's laws. Straight up. There's no gray area in there. It is what it is. He's telling you like a TI is, right? Like they still say that, right?
All right.
But that's what sin is. So we got to be able to identify what sins that we are in so we can come back and repent and get back in God's good graces.
Together. Hold on, I want to get Matthew 22 and verse
Taj Money.
Matthew 22, verse 29.
Ye do err.
Understand?
Read.
Not knowing the scriptures,
Knowing the scripture.
nor the power of God.
Nor the power of God. Read. He's coming back like a thief in the night, man. Your beer, your barbecues, and your blood is not going to save you.